Hello, this is the second part of our little EFTA Typo 3 tutorial. So now I'm going to show you how to work with elements that contain images. So like before, what I'm going to do, I'm going to open in my browser two tabs, one with the front end with the EFTA website. So I'm going to navigate to the Slovenian part of the EFTA website. As I click here, I'm going to see what is already there, and I'm going to work as in the first tutorial on the part of About Us. So I go there. So this is the About Us sub website, and I log in to the English back office of the Slovenian Typo 3 back office. So okay, here we are. So as before, I click on Page, and then I click on About Us in the page tree, and now I have two content elements, one empty. This is to be erased. So now I have only one content element. This is one large element, which is the same as we have here on the EFTA website. So I switch again to the back office. And now I'm going to create a new content element. By clicking on this little icon with the plus, this one or this one, I can create a new element depending on where I would want the new element to appear, above the existing content element or below. So this I'm going to create above because we have a large content element already there. And I would want an element that is called text with images. So I'm going to click here to create one, and I'm going to see the same, basically the same layout as we had in a regular text element. But we have one tab more, which is here, the Images tab. Yeah? So I click on Images, and in this tab I can assign images to this new content element. So this is a bit tricky because the symbol is quite small. So by clicking on this little folder symbol, I get a new window, and this window allows me to browse through my folders. Let's see if we have something here in the French image section. Yeah, we have one image here, so I just click simply on the image name, and by clicking on the name I got this image added to the content element. Simple as that. So now I like to have a little caption here. That is something that would be written under the image. So I call it Man with Saxophone. Simple as that. And as before, I'm going to click on the third symbol to store it, which is Save and Close. On Save and Close, this element is saved to the web server. As you see here, I have it in my CMS. Now I'm going to switch over to the front end, and now in the front end I have to reload the site. Reloading can be by simply clicking on the link again, or you can reload it by the URL bar of your browser, or by simply pressing F5 on your keyboard. So I simply click on About Us again, and here I have the Man with the Saxophone. Simple as that. Okay, so I switch over to the back office, and let's see what other options we have in this element. I edit the element by clicking on the pencil, and I now would want to have this image activated. So as you see here, when I click on this image, it doesn't do anything. So what I would want to is that when I click on this image, it opens a new window and shows me the big version, the enlarged version. So this is done by simply click Enlarge on click, and then I save and close this element again. Then I switch to the website, I reload the website again. And now you see my mouse button is activated, and when I click on it, it opens a new window with our man with the saxophone. Simple as that. So let's go back to the back office, and now I will erase this element. So I'll go back to the front end, click on About Us. Okay, now it's gone. What I would want to do right now is I would want to assign the same image to the existing element. So I go to the back office, I click on the little pencil to edit it, and then I have the content element type up here. So by selecting this little pull down menu, I have the same options as I have when I create a new element. I have here in the type pull down, so I simply can assign a different content type to this existing text element. So I select text and images. I would have here a little warning that tells me that probably some input fields would have changed by clicking. Yeah, I confirm that. And now I will get the Images tab. Oh, sorry. So I have here the new Images tab, which I didn't have before, so I click on it. And I get the same menu. I click on the little folder symbol. I select just simply the same image as we had before, so it was this one with the man with the saxophone. I have it here. I type here another man with saxophone. Yeah, I enable right now enlarge on click, and now I save and close it. Okay, now as you see in the back office already, the image is assigned to the content element. I go to the front end, I click again on About Us, and you see I have the man with the saxophone shown here. So this would be a nice version if you would want to have images shown like in a banner-like way. So let's try a different layout for your photo. I could click on the pencil if we've seen it, or I could click simply on the text. Let's do that. And now you can see I have a third tab here, which is Appearance. This is the layout of our image in reference to the text. Okay, so first I have here the option to select a different width. So I type in 250 pixels as width for our image, and now I can select different layouts. So let's try a layout which would be the text to the left and the image to the left and the text floating around it. Yeah, here, yes, this one. And now by simply clicking again, save and close, I go to the front end, I click on About Us, and the layout has changed. Simple as that. So that was editing content element with images.